Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we return to the rise of House Grand. As you can see, the Grandlands are quite impressive now. Here we are as King Duncan of the Grandlands at the age of 25 now, and his traits have got a lot better, but he was a bit disappointing to be honest to start with, but he is slowly getting better and turning into a decent king. Very good stewardship, some alright traits, and we're currently training to become better in combat, so hopefully we will get better in combat at some point. I have sorted out the issues from the last episode with Darry, so now Darry is under our control, and Lord Darry is back in control of Darry, not the usurper who usurped his land, and the Mutons are back in control of Maidenpool as well, so I've got that all sorted out. Salt Pans, we've got Jack Norris, and Harroway's Town, we have Lord Aegon Harrow back in control there as a new lord, so that's all good. Only a couple of people left to give land to now. There's not much we can currently do. I'll just let things tick along so that we can try and get some of the claims that we've got. May live in harmony and contentment. I gladly accept the guardianship contract between Lord Erwin and Piers. Yeah, that was between Piers Mendleton and Chris's son, but Lucian is a bit worried about that. I don't think he wants Chris as his child's ward, but you know what? Let's... Your Grace, the Maester we sent for from the Citadel has arrived in Grandport. A first man by the name of Jonathan. Let's have a look at him then. Yeah, not overly impressive, but he'll do. As we've lost Jack Norris now. But I've just noticed that Chris's character has a son, so let's assign a guardian for him. And how about we send him the opposite way and we send him to Lucian. Where are you, Lucian? Where are you? You're currently at war, aren't you? Against someone trying to get their prisoners back, so we can't send him to Lucian at the minute. So we'll send him to... Let's send him to Lewis Gorskye. That's a decent guardianship for him. Both of Chris's bastards were killed by his ex-wife, so she was obviously a bit jealous about that. Yeah, we can't really do a lot. We can't declare war on the Reach or the Stormlands or any of these other lands. We're currently trying to get a claim on... the Bracken lands, so hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. But because these are all Andor lands now, there's not much we can do. We can invade the Iron Islands, too far away. We can invade the north, probably too strong, also a bit out the way. And we could invade Dawn, which is still lots of little petty kingdoms. Septon Robert. Okay, we don't actually have, I don't think, a decent Septon, so why not? We'll bring him in, why not? He could be probably a better Septon than the one we currently have, and I think he is actually, isn't he? So, yeah, we will go for you now as the High Septon. What lands are currently not changed to the 7? A few, but we won't get you to do that. We'll get you to perform charity for now in the Grandlands. But I think we may start an invasion of Dawn before the Dornish lands get swallowed up or too powerful. These are all still old god kingdoms. Fowler, we've got the Yormwoods, we've got the Danes. Down in Hellholt, we've got House of Hellholt, which is a fake house. But yeah, all of these are still... Oh no, the Andals are starting to invade to the east then. Martell, about Vaith. Yeah, so some of the kingdoms are now Andor, so we should probably... Oh, you know what? I'm going to invade Dawn. Yormwood only has 2,500 men. He should be very, very easy to invade. So let's go for the invasion of Red March, which we can't do because we don't have enough prestige at the moment. Okay, well, we'll let things tick along for now then until we get our prestige up. We'll try and do something to get that up. Just forward things along for now. New Lord Commander on the wall. Okay, it doesn't really concern us, does it? But yeah, whilst we forward along, we can let our money build, we can let our prestige build, and hopefully we'll get some good claims as well. The young artist is working on a divine icon of the warrior, the aspect of the 7 representing strength in battle. He needs sponsorship to finish it, so we can place it in our own set. Okay, we can pay 28 and gain 1 marshal. This we cannot afford. We lose Piety and lose the trait Zealous. No, we'll pay and gain 1 marshal, definitely. It wasn't a lot of money either. King Duncan, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Citadel by Lord Bronnstar. No, we won't bother with that for now. We're a little bit busy at the moment. Then again, I probably should have done that because I could have had a chance of gaining some prestige. Never mind. After a long search, you find the fabled warrior you had been looking for at a local inn. Reeking of spirits, the old man is soundly asleep under a table. His sword is of an unfamiliar make, and the man's appearance certainly betrays his eastern origins. But could this really be the legendary fighter you seek? The innkeep will not let him leave until someone pays his bill. Just another drunk. I will pay. Yeah, we'll pay his... Wow, that was a big bill. As the old man struggles to recover from his hangover, you explain in a quiet voice, your quest is to improve your martial ability. You ask if he would teach you. He breaks into laughter and winces from the headache this produces. Then it dawns on him that you aren't joking. Very well, Duncan. I promise teach you. I promise teach. You promise learn. I say you do. No questions. You have a deal. Hopefully we'll get turn into a better fighter because of that. Got hardly any prestige, so we really need to let that grow. I wonder if there's much we can do to get it better. You've decided to join your personal guard in their daily training regime at dawn. Things were a bit stiff at first, but then you realise you wouldn't have them beheaded for scoring hits on you with their wooden practice swords. They taught you many valuable lessons. Your martial skills have improved. We could gain wounded, but we do gain poor fighter, so our martial has improved slightly. So that's good. Our army's recovering massively as well. We've got over nearly 30,000 men. Wow. The old warrior from the east has settled down in your castle and your training is proceeding well. One day as you walk into his room, you see the man trying to catch a fly with a pair of small wooden sticks. He insists on using wherever he eats. You inquire why and he explains, man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything. What? 50% chance we could become a trained fighter. Come on, please. Did it work? No. Never does. Winter is coming to an end. Awesome. Is there anything we can do to get our prestige? To all my subjects, no blood relative of the past sovereign standards off his head to Blackwood. Okay, so we've got a new people. House Blackwood's died out then by the looks of it. Yes, and it's gone to whoever this house is. So who? Yeah, any hero. That's a shame. It's a good seat to give away though once we spread out that way to somebody. Is there anything in our intrigue we can do that will get us more prestige? There must be some. Could hold a tourney, which gets a lot, but it's going to cost us a lot of money. We could hold a feast, which will give us a decent amount. Same as a hold a summer fair. Let's hold a summer fair. And hopefully that will give us a little bit of prestige. Your reports from Grandport that his charity work on your behalf is proceeding well. The poor have been fed and your pious standing has improved. 15 piety. I want to get prestige up, not piety. So we can go invading down south, invading the Dornish. Father, father, calls Arthur, pulling my arm, pleading to play with him and his latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important work I am in the middle of. Yet, how could I say no to such a sweet innocent? Okay, so we gain 25 piety maybe. Opinion changes, and there's a good chance that he could improve his skills as well. His martial went up one. Yeah, that's worth it then. You take a boat trip with your old warrior teacher on a nearby lake. As he fishes, you stand up in the boat and practice the moves that he has taught you. When am I going to learn how to punch, you ask. The man rocks the boat and you lose your footing, falling into the water. You resurface to his roaring laughter. Learn how punch after you learn how keep dry. You all wet behind ear. Okay, 50% chance we could gain trained fighter. The prowess in the arts of personal battle has improved. Awesome, so we're now a trained fighter. King Duncan fulfilled his ambition to improve combat ability. Will we get some prestige for that maybe? Yes, we did. Awesome. Right. What should we go for next? Either around Prosper. That's going to take a while. Adopt a lifestyle. Have 5 children. Fall in love. Become a... which one's going to be the easiest one to do out of those? Hmm. 700 for ruling a kingdom, and it doesn't really give you any prestige. Let's go for adopt a lifestyle. That gives us 50 prestige. We'll see what we can gain from that. Hopefully from our feast as well, we'll gain a little bit so that we can invade Dawn. The Summer Fair's archery contest went very well. The clout and the space around it was filled with arrows. Some of them had hit the bullseye, some of them had missed the clout altogether. The winner was a modest man who disappeared rather quickly after he collected his prize. That is suspicious. Gains a trait paranoid and gained 10 prestige. So he was a good archer, a good poacher as well, I think. 2 intrigue. Marshal, find and arrest that man. Gained 10 prestige, but we could lose. Good archer, that man. We just lose money. We'll go for the... I don't really want to gain paranoid. Arrest that man, and local revolt risk picks up. But we do gain 10 prestige. Gain 2 intrigue. Let's go for getting 2 intrigue. I'd rather have had the prestige, but the intrigue will do. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Urena, is pregnant. Awesome. That gains us 5 prestige. Lord Walder of Duskendale has inherited High Lordship of Duskendale and other titles from Lord Aaron of Duskendale. Oh, of House Duskin. He's died. Lord Aaron of Duskin has died, and his heir is Lord Walder. It's not too bad for a young lad. The peddlers are loading their wares and the merchants are taking down their stalls. The jugglers strolling, players and other entertainers preparing to leave. The summer fair is over for this year. Gained 10 prestige. Okay, so we paid 50 and we got a little bit of prestige from that. Gained some intrigue as well, so it's not the worst thing to happen. We need a new master of coin. Let's go with Elena Queen. Ah, okay, so our mother is very good at it apparently, so okay. As dusk falls after an intense day of sparring, you watch the setting sun from the castle ramparts together with your warrior mentor. I teach you many things, Duncan-san, your mentor says, but most important lesson in fight is no get hit. The next morning your training concluded, the old warrior has departed your castle. No one saw him leave. 20% chance of gaining a skilled fighter. Well, that's definitely not going to happen, is it? No, I didn't think it would. Okay, our army's now dropped massively as well, which is a shame. While walking together with Dowager Queen Elena and discussing many finances, we met a couple of beggars. I knew she did not approve of arms, but the young mother with no shoes and a wailing boy could not be ignored. It was just enough for something to eat. Lose 5 gold, another day at court and another endless procession of matters that you are required to pass judgment on. As yet, another peasant drones on about his sickly pigs and the neighbour he believes poisoned them. You feel a profound emptiness. This isn't the life you had imagined. By the gods, will you shut up about your pig? Gain the trait depressed. Oh, great. Lovely. Well, that's perfect, isn't it? We've got an idle cat, Master of Whisperers. Ugh, I never know what to do with the Master of Whisperers, to be honest. Is there any dangerous factions? Liege Loyalists, dispose of King Duncan. Oh, I say. Overthrow the monarchy of Grandport. That's Max, isn't it? As usual. Yeah. Right. Which one's more dangerous? That one in Farring Cross. Right, so we'll send the Spy Master there to scheme. Send Chris to scheme with Max, but they're friends, so that might not be a good thing. King Duncan, I hereby invite you to participate. Yes, we'll take part just for the prestige. Have we got enough prestige now? How much did we need to invade Yormwood? Invasion. Oh, wow, we've got enough. Awesome. Declare war. Invasion of Red March. Prestige is greater than 250. Piety is greater than 100. Send. Awesome. Right. Let's call up the men. And let's call up the fleets. Everybody who can get on a ship, please get on a ship. And then everybody else, can we sail those to Grandport for now? Everybody march to Grandport. We'll get everybody on the fleet. And then we can sail down to Yormwood. Should be an easy victory. Should. As long as no one joins them. But there's not that many old god factions about. So, Your Grace, we received word from Stone and Sky King. Okay, so the Fowlers are joined. And the Storm King's joined. You bastard. And Backwards joined. Right, why are all these Andals joining? Joining an old god kingdom. It's very annoying. Right, how many ships have we got? 230, so enough to carry 23,000 men. The tourney had finally got underway, with the first day of the list beginning in earnest. You failed to make it through the undefeated, however, and was unhorsed in a joust by Sir Bryn Boggs, whose prowess was clearly greater. You have been eliminated from the tourney, lose 30 prestige. Oh, brilliant. I suppose we are a bit pathetic martially, though, aren't we? We're a little bit better. We're now a trained fighter, at least. It's better than having no skill at all. The first day's jousting, this should be good. I'm not really interested now we've been knocked out. All I want to see is who the winner of the tourney is. At the age of 22, your subject, Lower Pendragon, died attending to chamber business. Oh, Lord Erwin's wife. Oh, that's not good. I'm sure he'll find a new wife, though. I wonder if it'll be anyone from the realm. Any of the custom characters. It'd be good if it is. Come on, everyone. Hurry up and get your asses to Grandport, please. My wife, Irena, asked me to buy her some new clothes because of the pregnancy, as she has outgrown most of her wardrobe and now feels frustrated for not having anything nice to wear. Very well, summon the tailor. And we gained some prestige for that, which was good. Lord Erwin's tourney is finally over, and it is now time to ride home, having competed gamely in the lists. Lord Tyrus Yorif has died and his daughter is now in charge. Oh. Married to a Dane. Interesting. So the Danes could inherit the Yorif lands, which is pretty interesting. Unless they change it. The recent conversion of Rindelwood to Faith of the Seven has caused unrest. Brilliant. Of course it has. It always bloody does. Carrick, the Master at Arms of Ataranta, seeks to kill... Okay. Right, we may have to leave those 900 behind. We're not going to have enough room on the ship. No navies present which are large enough. Yes, there is. I've got to merge them together, haven't I? I'm going to say they should be able to hold 23,000 men. Is it because... Yeah, because they're on their way, I think. Right. Now you should be able to embark. The Navy's right there. The Navy's big enough. It's got 1,000 men already on the ship. Let's merge those together. And then dock them. Get those 1,600 and we'll march them to there in Harmony's Keep. Lord Chiswick of Silverhall accepted Lord Lucian the Butcher of Blackwood Vales. Peace offer, of course. Of course Lucian's going to win. Right. Select unit. March to Stokeworth. Why won't it let it march? I'm going to march down. We can attack that Stormlander. Oh no, because we'll lose a lot of men in supply limit. It's too risky. Right, let's select this army. Oh. No. Let's march those off. Now we should have enough room on the ship with this army here. Almost. Now we can finally get on the ship. 20,000 men. Right, let's sail down to Yormwood. We'll leave the others behind to do a bit of defending for now, until we wait for the fleet to come back for them. 3,500 men there. Right, is the ship? Ships are almost there. I believe one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is obtained. Obligate the vessel. Right, here we go. Wow, 2,000 Yormwood men. Let's just dock in Yormwood. Thank you for reminding me of my duties and obligations as your vassal. You are right, of course. For the foreseeable future, you have my promise not to support factions conspiring against you. Thank you, Lord Pendragon. Right. How are we doing up there? 6,000 Stormlanders. Lord Lucian's in charge of that army for some reason, when he shouldn't be. He should be in charge of this army. Where are you, Lucian? There we go. Win that war for us. Capture a Yormwood prisoner, as always. Wait for the men to dock. We'll send the fleet back home. Are they in Grandport yet? Oh, wicked, we've had another son. Right, we'll just march him in there. I shall call you. Let's have a look at you. Are you anything special? No, we'll call you... Let's call you... What did we call our other son? Arthur. We'll call you Duncan. You can be another Duncan, why not? Another Duncan Grand. My liege, it pains me to say, but there is a traitor in the realm. This rotten egg is plotting your downfall. I enclose the damning evidence with this letter. Who is it? Lady Amira. Marshal, fetch me the traitor. She's imprisoned. Awesome. We've caught the traitor. Perfect. We can give her lands to somebody else maybe as well then, which would be good. Move out of the way for now. Let's send the fleet back to Grandport to pick up the army. Let her rot for now. Let's have a look. What can we do with her? Grant independence, random exile prisoner. Let's exile her. Oh, Who's her heir? She has a son. Lord Drox, okay. I'll just execute her then. Execute, imprisoned, do it. She will be beheaded. Traitor. Traitorous bitch. Right, where are the ships on the way back? Yes. A bit worried about that Stormlander army, but it shouldn't matter. We should easily be able to get all the Yormwood lands under siege. King Duncan, after this, to the advice of a group of my bannerman. Okay, I don't really care. It's nothing to do with our land. There we go. A great victory in battle. At the age of 26, your subject Jamie Blackadder died after a disagreement with Emil. He has got 2 sons though, Asgrave and Desmond, so that's alright. His line will carry on. Brynden Bloodiron is now known as the Hammer of Yormwood. Oh, wicked. Awesome name. Your Grace, I have been attending to the wounds of the men at your behest. They seem to be much happier now hearing that their lord would offer his own maester to aid his men. Well, of course, of course. Let's assault that so we can get the supply limit better. Still have got a very bad supply limit, but it doesn't matter. We'll assault again. And we're at 75% already, so we've almost won the war already. Is the fleet back now? Yes. Let's embark the 3,000 men and bring them down to Red March. Penny seeks to replace Helene Bronstar as Spymaster. We'll assault again once we get a chance. We'll bring down the morale first. He's gone into hiding, which is a shame. Loads of people have arrived at my court. Okay. Let's attempt an assault. Should be an easy assault. There we go. 88%. One more assault and that should... Oh, 99%. One more. 99%. That last one didn't do anything. Let's siege the Great Desert then. And let's dock the men here. No, let's dock them in the Yormwood. And then they can march up to Vulture's Roost. And get that under siege for us. March to Vulture's Roost, please, lads. Whilst we get the Great Desert under siege. I'm guessing the Great Desert surely won't be very well defended. Yeah, 700 defenders, an easy assault. There we go. Pause. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Yes. King Duncan of the Grandlands usurped the title Kingdom of Red March. Right, let's keep you important for a minute. King Duncan's invasion of Red March has ended. King Duncan of the Grandlands has won. Awesome. So are these now all our lands? No, the others remain House Drinkwater, so we'll keep them about because it's an actual house. So mark them as important. Who's the other house? Of Skimtar. Right, we'll revoke your title because you're not a real house. Oh, we can't. Why can't we? Because we've not got enough prestige at the moment. Well, let's invite... Oh no, Lord Yormwood does still own it, so that's good. He's under our... Yeah, he's under our banner. That's fine then. Oh, look at that. We're invading Dawn. If we can take all of Dawn, though, it gives us a great... It gives us the south and the middle, and we can work our way up into the Stormlands and the Reach. I just want to get it before other lands start taking it. So the invasion of Dawn has gone well. Let's dock the men. Disband the men here. We can't disband them because they're moving. Is it too late? Yes. Just march there then, guys. No, march. Ah, bollocks. Just let them do their thing for a minute. Right. Disband the men. The wall is under assault, and the Night's Watch is hard-pressed to defend it. They have called on all the Lords of the Realm to take up arms and aid them in defending the realm from the dangers beyond the wall. Who are they at war with? The Wildlings. Oh, Lord Fowler's just joined the Night's Watch. Literally just. Gonna say he was there before. Yeah, ready the men. We ride at dawn. We'll join in with the Night's Watch. Why not? We'll help defend against the Wildlings. We have a king beyond the wall then, do we? Very interesting. How strong is he? 5,000 men. Do you really need our help? You've got more than enough men. Well, we'll just say that we're going to help, but probably not going to send any men. There's not really any need for us to, is there? Colonize. Ruin. No, I don't want to colonize random places over the sea. Can we revoke this title yet? No, not got enough prestige. Does that mean he's not the High Lord at the moment then? Grant landed title. The Kingdom of Red March. Right, let's have a look. Kingdom of Red March. Can we not destroy it? No, we ain't got enough prestige. During a visit to Grandport, Lord Brynden of the Hammer. Who is he? Master Congrovergrim. Lord Brynden of the Hammer of Yormwood and his entourage were accosted by brigands who made off with several valuables. Efforts to catch the thieves have failed, and Lord Brynden is now demanding compensation from Master Congrove of Grandport. It seems fair. Wow, the Torrentine's getting pretty strong. My liege, I'm pleased to report your errant subject, Elena of Dippenhell, has converted to the old gods. Ah, okay, so Khan's turning people to the old gods. Fair enough, that's fine. Don't really mind that. Declare war. Claim the Torrentine. Oh, that's for... Who's it for? Prince Theo of the Torrentine. Oh, no. Oh, is it now an Andor Lord? Oh, bollocks. Typical. That's absolutely typical. Right, you're old gods. We can't declare war on you. Declaring war on someone defending against heathens costs us additional piety. Cannot be allies in another war. Okay, so we can't attack Stone and Sky until the current war's over. Okay, the Starks are invading. Wow. Starks have took a lot of north. A lot of land. A lot of north. That does mean they'll be bordering us soon, hopefully. So once they're bordering us, we can go to war with them. Which would be good to take the north. I don't know if we'd have more men than them. We've got a decent amount of men now, but probably not enough. We need to destroy the title kingdom of Yormwood and make the High Lordship instead. Let's make him Keeper of the Swans, try and get him on side a little bit more. As not to upset him too much. Forward things like it's taken a long time to get the claim on the Brackenlands. A hell of a long time. Oh, got a peasant revolt in Aratana. Aratana? Where's Aratana? Isn't it around here somewhere? Where is it? Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Urena, is pregnant. Awesome. Excellent. Let's cancel ambition. Ah, can't be cancelled until... Oh, next year. Maybe we can get it done just in time to go for the ambition of have 5 children. Ah, it's only a small peasant revolt. We could probably call up enough men in Khan's land to deal... Oh, no, we can't. 600 men's not enough. Damn it. How many men can we call upon in Grandport? 1,000. What about in Harmony's Keep? 700. Wolfsguard? 100. Let's just call up a small army around here and hopefully it'll be enough to make the difference. Sowshorn. Not enough. Yeah, that'll be plenty of men there. If we get them all to meet up in Wolfsguard, there'll be enough men to take down this small rebellion. This small peasant revolt. It's only 2,000 men. That's not many at all for a revolt. Normally they're like 20,000 men from somewhere. They all just randomly appear. Oh, there we go. 5,000 men. More than enough. More than enough. Be an absolute slaughter with that many men. I'm gonna... Let's lead it ourselves, shall we? And see if we can maybe get some commanding traits by doing it. Lord Alita Khan is no longer Hand of the King for Duncan, your grace have collected. Okay, so who's in charge of the Godfort now? His daughter, Terissa Khan, who has had a son called Byrar Khan, so at least the family line will carry on. That means we need a new Hand of the King, though. Who do we go for Hand of the King now? Let's have a look. Who's going to be our best option? Shakan Love could, but he's not actually landed, is he? So I'd rather go for someone a bit more powerful, someone who's got some lands. Who's got the best diplomacy? Brynden Bloodoak. We could go for him. He's been around for a long time, Bloodoak has. So yeah, let's make him our Hand of the King for now. Oversee the realm, please, Brynden. He's still the first line of that house, I believe. So House Bloodoak's doing pretty well. They've been around for a long time. I think he's got plenty of children as well, so... Bloody hell, they're fleeing away from us now. Craig Hall is under attack. I don't care. I honestly don't care. More important things to worry about. Right, let's offer peace there and take down that rebellion. Enforce demands, yes. There we go. March back home so we can disband. Who's Craig Hall under attack from? The Reach. Defending against... Okay, so Reachmen are trying to vassalize them. The Reach really do worry me how strong they are. It is a little bit worrying how strong they are. But at least we're fairly strong as well. So, don't have to worry about it. Just got to wait until we can take Stone and Sky. Really annoyed that the Torrentines now changed to Andor. Should have took that first. At least we got the Yormwood though. Gives us a good foothold into Dawn. Ghost Hills, what are they? Ugh. Beam smiles at you. Beams? Who's Beams? Beams smile at you while handing over a pouch of gold. Claims it contains the savings accumulated from hard work and donations from the richer families in your wet realm. Wonderful news. Wow, 300 gold. Bloody awesome. That's absolutely brilliant. Just 300 gold is handed to us for no reason whatsoever. That's a lot of money. Oh, Tumbleton. Has Tumbleton gone independent? Interesting. Interesting. Who's the High Lord of So that kid is the High Lord, Lord Medwick Tumbleton. We can't declare war on him because we have levies rate. Ooh. Ooh. Disband. Can we try and we can declare war, de jure claim on Bramsfort. No, that's it though. It's part of their land though, and while they're separated, it might be a good idea for us to do it. Let's send. It'll be an easy war. Should be a very easy war. Everyone march to Grandport, apart from obviously those on the island. I don't think we're going to need those 1,000 men there, so we'll disband. This should be an easy war to win as long as people don't join in. They're not going to have many men at all, are they? No, literally none. So we should be able to take that without too much worry. Should be fairly easy to take this. A son was born to King Duncan of the Grandlands and Queen Urena of the Grandlands named Stitch. Haha, but I can't argue with that, can I? We'll keep it. Stitch the Second. Awesome. Well, it won't be Stitch the Second as a king, will it? You were separated from your men in the chaos of battle and now find yourself in the midst of war. As you scan the field and try to rejoin your forces, you see Lord Benjku break through the enemy ranks and charge you. Okay, he's not very impressive. He's a poor fighter, so let's take him on. And he ran away. That's right, coward. Gain us some morale. Awesome. Right, gain those 3,000. Combine them 3,000. We'll march them onto Tumbleton. Those 4,000, let's march them onto Harpshire. We'll get everywhere under siege. Let's get Lucian in charge of this host. The strongest host. 3,000, we'll march them down to Hammerhall. We'll just split our men up between the realms. And you march on to Torrens Peak. We should be able to get everything under siege then. Your Septon Robert reports that Sir Zachary of the Den has been humbled by your endless generosity to the poor. Well, thank you very much. You're very welcome. Right, so we now have 5 children, so at least we're making the Grand Line fairly secure, which is a good thing. A very good thing. Right, let's march those to join that host there. Pretty much all of the Tumbleton lands under siege. Should be an easy victory now then. Literally just got to siege everything down. Hey, a couple of victories there. Getting most of the land under siege. Let's merge them together. Assault is only 70 defenders. Awesome. Let's march those on to... Let's just go on to Tumbleton. It's the capital, isn't it? So, assault a siege there. Oh, no, that's too strong to assault. So, we'll leave that. Let's march them on to join those there. They should be able to assault again soon. There we go. That's an easy victory. And then we'll march those on to Tumbleton. Most of our hosts joining forces now. I don't know if to sail up north and help out against the wildling. They are winning, so I don't really need to. It's a shame that we don't have more claims over Tumbleton. There we go. We've pretty much won these wars now, haven't we? Pretty much won this. Get one more thing under siege and that should win us. Win the war for us. We're at 91%. Wow, look at our money go. Making a hell of a lot of money. Crazy. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from association with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is taken. Let's threaten the vassal. Hopefully threatening them will do the trick. How are we doing here? Yeah, let's just assault Tumbleton. And you can almost assault Hammerhall. But there's no need. There's only 84 defenders here, so it's an easy assault. Siege of Tumbleton done. Honoured King, I ask your forgiveness. If I have done something to offend you, I obviously wouldn't dream of association with any faction conspiring against you or your enlightened rule. Prince Edgar the Black. Lord Edgar. Ah, so old Yormwood's already trying to go against us, is he? I see how it is. Who's this? Lord Darian Morgraine? Why is he attacking us? What are you doing, Lord Darian? Attacking Lord Medwick of Tumblewind in Blackwater. The castle is impregnable. We'll be safest here. Be able to march them home in a second. Right, let's march the men back. Crush that army. That'll win us the war. How the hell we've not already won it, I don't know. March up to Bramsfort. Can you march up to Hart? No. You go to Bramsfort. There we go. We've trapped them on the river before they can cross the river, so an easy victory. And blessed upon you and your house, we surrender. Accept. The Blackwater Bay Tumbleton de Jour war over Bramsfort has ended. King Duncan of the Grandlands has won. Awesome. About time that we finally got that under our control. Right, so let's bring the men back to the Bramsfort. Lord Lyson of Bramsfort, House of Bramsfort. Can we revoke your title, please? Yes, we can, but how much prestige? It's going to cost us 100 prestige. We'll go for it anyway. And then we need to take your title as well, don't we? Revoke title, Lordship of the Great Desert, so we can give those 2 away to people. Replace them with custom houses. May you live in harmony and contentment. I humbly accept your decision to revoke the Lordship of the Great Desert. Your wisdom and merits leisure. I humbly accept your decision to revoke the Lordship of Bramsfort. Awesome. Right, so who have we got who has not been landed yet? Who's not been landed? Shakan Love hasn't, so I will grant you the landed title. We'll give you the Lordship of the Bramsfort. There we go. You're now a Lord, Lord Shaka. And who else has not yet been landed? Who have we got? Well, the Cedra Black Sun, but it won't let us. Will it let us? Will never let us land her. No. She needs to hurry up and have a son. Oh, arrange a marriage for her. Let's arrange a matrimonial marriage between her and... He'll never say yes, but we'll try. And then, have we got anyone else in our court that we can grant that land to? I think we have. I think we've pretty much landed everybody now. Ah, Dyke. You are yet to be landed, so grant landed title, Lordship of the Great Desert. There we go. That makes you landed. We'll disband this unit, please. Let's bring the rest of the troops home and then disband them. Your Grace, as a high-ranking heir... Okay, so you're not interested, but this was agreed. Okay. I really need to find a marriage for you that's matrimonial. There's got to be somebody. Our sons are all too young for you. You do have a younger sibling, though. Doncy Blackson. Can we arrange a matrimonial marriage for her? Not really. She's too... Very annoying. We'll have to invite someone to our court and force the marriage. I'll sort something out for her so we can give her land. Let's march the troops home. But we'll end this episode here, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. We have managed to expand yet again. We've took Bramsfort, which was only a little bit of land, but it polishes off that nice border around the Blackwater. It should have been ours a long time ago. And then obviously we've started our conquest and colonization of Dawn, which is a long way away from the rest of our lands, but we'll work our way down there anyway, and we will be taking most of these lands as soon as we get a chance. Can we declare war? And no, we still can't because of the wildlings, can we? Bollocks. Yeah, but we will work our way down there. Has Cornfield gone independent? Interesting. Declare war? No, only claim. Okay, but yeah. Hopefully we'll see you all very soon for my next video.